Hello, this is Chuck. We are back with the experiment. So, Lea, last set, we exited the tanker. I decided just to walk her here before starting the set because frankly, it just takes too long. So, the funnel is up here, and this is where I was honking the horn to honk the horn, really. Now, where is that? I can't remember. Sorry, there's like one angle on here.
The funnels. We're at the top of the ship.
Here we go. Yeah, and I never realized before that there was a ladder up there, but there is a ladder up there. So she is going to climb all the way to the top, retrieve this egg, then we're going to go all the way back down to give, well, I think I guessed it, but I'm pretty sure you guys can guess who exactly the hermit is. Or was. I'm assuming he may or may not still identify as such.
So this is where the birds made their nest.
There you go. Bird.
How can I grab the egg? Any ideas? Good riddance. Now I have to get down without breaking it.
Okay. I was wondering, I was like, is that bird supposed to get that close? I thought I scared them away. Apparently, I need to honk the horn. It's been a bit too long from honking the horn. But yeah, vertigo was the reason that this guy didn't want to get the eggs. And in reality, it's because of these guys. Alright. So, what are the chances that you're going to walk yourself back?
Now let's go find the hermit. I hope the dogs leave me be. I'm going to take a minute. Why don't you use it to read up on a few more base personnel files?
Oh, okay. Well, she does walk herself back. Great. So, one thing I noticed doing my replay through is that for some reason I kept calling this not her. Oh, did I not even input it? Okay, well, Nancy. I kept calling Nancy Kim. I have no idea why. I'm just wondering how many people, because at this point only set 3 has come out by the time I'm recording this. So I'm wondering how many people are just wondering, why do you keep calling her Kim? Either way, it seems I completely forgot to input, but we do have this guy. So Kim, password that he gave for Kim, I know. Should I even do it now? You know what? I'm gonna hold off on it just because I would have to do it again anyway on the next time I go through the my actual playthrough. Let's put it that way. And I can be done with this really, really buggy one. But yeah, I mean, the concept with the cameras is absolutely great, but trying to play a second time makes it so, trying to speedrun this, I can get past cutscenes. I can skip cutscenes, but she has very long dialogue moments as a non-cutscene, and I just have to listen to her talk the entire time. I can't skip over those dialogues. Which, you know, probably would break the game anyways, so maybe for the best. Kim, so we still have, in the normal playthrough, Jack Lowell. I can probably do Kim's. Actually, might as well just look up what exactly is Kim's password. Kim, my love. Is it in your mail or? Not that. She makes her way across. Oops. sensitive files. He did have... Where was it? Hopes and regrets. I thought for sure he's the one who had her password. Or was it someone else? Shoot. Oh, I see her name is K.L. Lee. K.L. Lee. Okay. Gotta remember for that next time. Oh, she flipped the switch. Okay. Let's take all of this away and the mail. Well, okay. He was just hiding behind there? Whatever, dude. Did she see?
This way, this way. So, did you get the eggs? The egg. You found the egg. Careful, don't break it. Give it up. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Your promise.
Do you know these faces, Professor Nichols?
Please don't.
Wait, I know you. You're Mike Lloyd, Professor Zeitfeld's assistant.
It's been so long. So long. 211 months. 12,216 days.
What happened? Was the base invaded?
Commandos. In the middle of the night, they were mandated to kill us and destroy all our documents. Bullets were flying like wasps. Zip, zip, a real slaughter. I narrowly escaped.
Are there any other survivors?
Nobody.
And the receptor, the last one? Do you know if...
There was a traitor among us. The soldiers had all the codes and even the base maps. Someone gave it to him. But who? His name. I've been looking for it for 34 years. Tell me the name of the traitor. I'm certain that you know him. Hold on. There's some missing. I'll be right back.
I can't remember whose files I looked into quickly to see...
I need your help. I don't understand anything about this spy story, do you? Maybe you know more. Every time Lloyd pronounces a name, nod yes or no with the camera. I'm counting on you.
Okay, so I know one of the security personnel wrote down all their suspicions. I believe it's a security personnel in the sensitive file. But if you go through all the information, I think
Tell
you can
me, Professor Nichols.
make a guess
spy.
who's who.
Is it John Palmer?
Impossible.
Nancy Edwards?
Impossible.
Igor Dimitrenko?
Him? Of course not.
Paul de Provence?
The spy, that's him. Paul de Provence, the French chef. A nice-looking guy, but in reality, he was quite the manipulator. He hid his cards well.
That's the spy, according to you?
Absolutely.
Sure, why not? I never would have thought of it, but you might be right. Wow. But this charm, who gave it to you? I get it. Yes, everything is clear now. Why didn't I think of it before? You're right. The spy. It was the chef. Ha ha ha! I found the spy. I know who the spy is. Ha ha ha! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yee-haw!
My goodness, have you lost your mind?
You can go now. The enigma is resolved. We don't need you anymore. This is the key that will let you maneuver the bathyscaphe until the exit lock if you wish to explore the depths. I have vowed to stay on board. The captain never abandons his ship. Though I did explore the tanks. Tank number 3 is flooded and nothing can be done about it. Number 4 contains the old spare parts bow locker, but I haven't been able to open the gates. Number 5 is the bathyscaphe tank, but it's completely dark. Lacking any other alternative, here are a few creatures to light the way. Take care of them, they are fragile. I've been in tank number 6 once. It has change rooms. Officers, it needs a good search.
And after the 6th, are there other tanks?
The last 2, number 7 and number 8. There are rumors about those. I haven't been able to verify. They're closed, and I don't have the key. Why don't you stay here with me? I need someone to help me. There's so much to do.
Impossible, I have to go. Someone's waiting for me.
So write to me. Yes, that's it. Send me reports. This is your commander speaking.
I need access to your folders to do that.
You want my credentials? Dangerous girl. You don't know what you're asking. When you find out what we know. Ultimately, it's up to you. Here's my alias. M. Lloyd. Spelled M.L.O.Y.D. And my password. 1141 1314 5195. Let me give you my sensitive file access code to Oxaldines. You want me to spell it? Oxoldines. Browse all the documents there. They'll help you understand many things. Now beat it, and be careful. If you cross paths with combat Tyriads, they'll have you for lunch. Farewell, young lady, and beware the creatures lurking below. If they find you, you won't have long to live. Now, leave me in peace.
And yeah, he just goes under the table. I tried to get her to go back to
I'm
the searches
updating the
table.
objectives.
She won't. In the meantime, I have to read all this stuff over again. The ship is leaking water and could very well sink if no help is brought forward. The installation, for instance, is constructed nonsensically. The labs are cramped, the materials are obsolete, and the security equipment is insufficient. A serious incident, fire, flood, would likely result in many deaths. It is therefore not surprising that employees in such an environment resist integration. The number of absence and sick leaves would beat all records if they were authorized. Even worse is that certain lab directors have begun competing to the detriment of shared tasks. The Zeitfeld, the Peer team, and the Morin team, etc., have refused to collaborate with each other, but also seek to sabotage one another at any opportunity. In these conditions, the future of Eden Base is in peril. I strongly believe that it will disappear without fulfilling its mission. Gladly, these notes do not require self-censorship. Here, then, are my impressions of certain Eden-based personnel members, 8 months after my integration. Lea Nichols, she is known as the Receptor's muse since she is charged with sending the poor wretches into the Tyriad's hell. She has no sympathy for me, which is mutual. Her work appears useless, and her hiring was suspicious. Did she offer bribes to obtain her position? I wouldn't be surprised. Zeitfeld, my boss, a dangerous character who I've learned to suspect right from the start. He is the kind of guy who would push you down the stairs or poison your coffee. I watch him like a hawk. John Palmer, he only enjoys his machines and gadgets. Thoroughly transparent, a real scientist, with proven skills, but a bizarre and unpleasant sense of humor. I don't like chefs, this one even less. I sense he is hiding something behind his white button blouse. Could there be a most suspicious character hiding behind this debonair cook? An athlete trained for security? No comment. No comment. An ugly man who motivates a desire for genetic evolution. The less I consult this doctor, the better I feel. I don't know why, but it's worrisome. His smile is fake. Oh, shoot. I just skipped over. I'm pretty sure you guys get it for following along. A prince of mathematics, apparently. He works in the tanks, but I've never met him. Linda Manchek. Everyone dreams of being locked in a bathyscaphe with this beautiful pilot, but her heart is taken. She only loves her submarines. Receptor 97, $245, 3 installments. Receptor 99, $320, 5 installments, 6 foreseen, but test subject died. Receptor 105, $1,234, fled the base on a medical pretext before the last installment. Receptor 107, incorruptible, AS reprisal. I sabotaged her language pack. She won't get very far in the Tyriad's world. And just to let you know that he's a complete douchebag. 108, drug addict, cocaine furnished with Dr. Melik's assistance. Receptor 110, $39, few savings. 111, obtained at great pains, sexual blackmail. And 112, in progress, marginalized, undoubtedly broke. Nichols protects him, reveals nothing during our encounters, working on him. To be completely honest, mine are testable. It isn't their incompetence that bothers me, but their utter lack of curiosity. They can't see anything beyond their speciality. Yet, what a fantastic mission this is. The exploration of a new world, the study of new species. Personally, I can't shake the notion that meeting Tyriads will serve a greater cause and will aid in the development of humanity. Rare are species these days that wish to truly discover something new. In fact, in our labs, not 1 hour goes by that our microscopes don't examine an unknown vegetable specimen, a mutant mushroom, or unidentifiable animal. Such a bubbling of life is often terrifying. Without really sharing their perspectives, I understand the reminiscent anamnesis position, seeking to destroy all traces of the Tyriads. At the same time, my scientific mind is against it. 'Tis the dilemmas of pioneers. Dimitri's sensitive file code is Pigpen, which makes sense because he's the one who loves all the codes and stuff like that. We have blueprints for 3 different types of bombs, which this really unfortunately sprung up memories in mind, and a strange tale for a simple cook. Discussions like I've had with Paul de Provence are enough to make you crazy. One night, as drinks were flowing, he spoke to me about a Tyriad's object, a kind of charm that could regulate the need of hydroxide oxygen. He seems to know quite a lot about the Tyriad's artifacts for a simple cook. Due to our advanced drunken state, I can't say if he told me any more or if I invented the story. One thing is certain. 112's departure a few days ago, the electrified atmosphere of the Tyriad's world, and this strange cook led me to believe that they are all linked. I'll need proof to unmask this cook, so why not take advantage? Which really shows that Well, a lot of people were suspicious of the cook, but Michael Lloyd, he already had his suspicions. Okay, so I think I also need to go through, well, at least what's left. Okay, so she has no mail. In terms of personal files, the use of the inhalation chamber, which we already did, but I'll read it anyway. It is crucial to be able to control to the nearest milliliter the quantity of hydroxide oxygen absorbed by receptors, as an overdose can be lethal while an underdose could generate allergic reactions in certain subjects. Therefore, a precisely calibrated vortex of suspended drops, rather than a cloud surrounding the subject, must be inhaled into the respiratory tract at a well-defined rate. This absorption can be very painful. In particular, the nasal mucous membranes respond negatively to the presence of the HO. The chamber is therefore equipped with straps and a restraining belt to restrain agitated receptors. We foresee the application of inhalation with local anesthetic in order to perfect the process. Tests are ongoing. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't remember if, besides her and Mike Lloyd's sensitive code to the sensitive files, I'm not sure if there's anyone else that I got before my my accidental recording session that wasn't recording. But anyway, I'll continue on at least to where I got to, and then we're going to switch over. Let's get this away. You're going to stay under your desk. Oopsies. Let's put this on. Where's the other camera? Oh, come on, here. Okay, let's get her over there. And I don't think she says anything at this point. And I can't remember what is left is there. Here. Okay, let's get her turned around. Okay. No words to say. Okay, yeah, she doesn't say anything more. So, let's switch over to this, and hopefully this game's not going to crash because it really likes doing that.
The information system is back online. The last few hours without any news seem to go on forever. Let's keep going.
Okay, so first thing we're going to do is get Kim's, where? So I was so sure it was him. Maybe it was in Nancy's. Oh, sorry. Nancy, you have brown hair. And the question is, M. Lincoln's password. Sorry, as I try to figure out who has what. I was so sure it was his information. But I can't seem to find it unless, okay, I have to scroll down, that's it. Oh, was this... Was this between Nancy? No, it's to Kim. Okay. So, question for me, is it K.L.Lee? Yokobu. No. Okay. K.Lee. Unless it's spelled like the L. Question is, how do I spell her name? Unless I... And that's LL. Isn't it LL? It doesn't look like it though. Okay. I don't know how her... Okay, it's KL.Lee. There we go. So, the mail is exactly the same. What is in her personal files? Stuff for later is what I can say. So actually, let's just read it now. Let's see. The handling of bathyscapes is performed by leverage apparatus with a double electric motor able to lift a 12-ton weight 10 feet high. The operation of the arm requires a key. To activate the arm, insert the key in the lock in the car. If the key is removed during its operations, the elevator will return to the ready position. An emergency battery allows the arm to enable itself in case of an accidental power failure. Repair schedule. No problems reported. Back right turbine misaligned on vehicle. Number 1, impact with a rock. Expensive repairs. Parts ordered for standard replacement. Air filters replaced on number 2 vehicle. Number 2, replace turbine in vehicle number 1. No problems reported. Routine maintenance, pressurized oxygen sensors, motor sensory diodes. Breakage of vehicle number 3's arm, torn from a violent current on the Tiriad's phalange. Vehicle number 2 returned to the area but did not find the piece. New arm ordered. In the meantime, vehicle number 3 has been quarantined. No problems reported. Abnormal moisture reported by pilot Manchek in vehicle number 2's cabin. No apparent cause. Because of her model looks, Linda Manchek is making her colleagues crazy, especially the women. She seems to think she has authority over everyone. Yesterday, she even asked me to make her a coffee. Who does she think she is? Oh my god, game, can you stop doing this? I don't know why it suddenly minimized. We're back. Who does she think she is? Ultimately, one thing you can't reproach her for is her talent in mathematics. Enigmas, apparently, are her passion. It took me quite some time to decrypt her sensitive file's access code. Haha, Ocean. We have her access code. Not as much can be said of Stephen Algum, the only member of base personnel I believe to possess the same alias, password, and access code. Zane. I realize that he's not very good with mathematics, but to that extent... Funny though, the most secretive man on board is the one with the least protected files. Oh, I forgot. Manchek's password and the name of her lockbox, Archie. So L... Oh, come on. So with this, nicely opens up.
The only access way to the advanced base and to the Tyriad's world is the ocean. We will have to use one of the bathyscapes in the tanks.
Okay, thanks. I'm busy right now. Did I spell it wrong? Archie. L. Manchak. Oh, no C at the end. Okay. Bathy. Okay, these are all the codes, but is that more? Is that secret codes? Operation manual. I'm gonna do this later. The canyon photo libraries, which we've already seen because we had access to. Oh yeah, in her sensitive ocean. Okay, submarine protocols of submarine entrance. Lock 3. Lock access and 3 keys. The procedure is the same for all 3 magnetic locks. Align the bathyscap with the lock, deploy the connection arm, and move them into the bull port. The connection is made and an interface is displayed. Enter the codes prompted by the computer. When all 3 keys are disabled, the pilot must position the bathyscaps in front of the main entrance lock, seize the straps, and open the hatch. More submarine photos. Have we seen these ones? I don't know. Suspicions of Algun and his team. Among base personnel, he is known as a unique person. A genius with outstanding intuitive powers, but with a lacking practical sense. The kind to dip his pipe in his coffee instead of a spoon. He's forever wearing the same stained shirt, the same sweater with holes in the elbows, and little boy glasses that hide his face. Everyone knows he loathes computers, considering the animal machine as more superior and worthy of his attention. But behind his facade of an inoffensive weirdo perhaps hides a worrying man. His passion for science is without limit, and I believe he would be willing to sacrifice any of his assistants if it were to advance his work. In debates, he appears incisive, if not violent. Nothing bothers him more than being contradicted. In summary, I think we should be wary of him. Second part of the most dangerous area, entrance to the canyon. It is dangerous to enter a canyon. Not only is it a veritable maze where one can easily get lost, but its peculiar configuration generates thermal and magnetic anomalies that interfere with the bathyscaps. The best path is on the right. Canyon's exit. Behind the rocky peak, slightly overhanging, is the exit pipe. Okay. So what's the guy's name again? Not Jack Lowell. S. Algun. It should just be the same. Okay. And we are going to get census files as well. Okay. Let's listen to some video recordings.
Test 1. Pheromone alpha on Argentinian thistle, Eryngium agavifolium, with symmetric mutations. Leaves welded 2 by 2. Plump fruits. Observations: visible movement of the plant towards the emitting spout. Abnormal rising of sap. Tests 2 and 3. Pheromone beta on the same. No visible response, but the instruments indicate a hyperbolic weakening of vital signs. Test 4. Pheromone epsilon on the same. The plant tremors and balances itself like seaweed swept by the tide. Wait, I smell something. Incredible! The plant is responding. All right, what have our friends sent us? What a strange plant. I've never seen anything like it. At first glance, it looks like an agave or a bromelaceous, but its lanceolate and edentulous leaves appear more like a thistle. Gently now, my pretty. I won't hurt you. Where is the foot? Oh, she's holding on. Go on, wiggle all you want. I'll get you eventually. Oh, you aggressive little thing. Hurry! I don't know how long it can survive without water.
Okay. The Ascending Abyss. Oh, we got anatomical charts. Part 2 algon is transferred without problem, without harm, from the animal host to a vegetable or mineral one. In fact, the most responsive vegetal organism and more tolerant than an animal organism to soluble HO found in the sap, using the natural stem or trunk channels towards its final leaf of receptors. A light pink tint is often observed on the leaf stalk when HO is to be completed. The mineral support allows for the superficial crystallization of HO in the form of blue or violet twines, subject to exploitation in its natural production. I'm not sure if you listened to this one before. Oh, I can't even hear it because he's so quiet. I'm trying to... Mouse assistant. Okay, we've already seen this.
Specimen. 3 by 3 alternating sessile leaves.
Okay. The Ascending Abyss. If not to simply confirm that it does not exist, among the various rumors floating around about the advanced base, this one is the toughest and most captivating. According to the rumors, the Abyss is the veritable heart or even soul of the Tyriad civilization. The signs of all the castes are kept there in form of an aggregate identity carrying odor. But the Abyss is more than an olfactory archive. It is a giant vegetal or leafy mineral, depending on who you ask, designed to domesticate winds. Tyriads use it to travel long distances, which in their minds is intended for socialization with less homogeneous beings rather than for traveling from point A to point B. At least that's what I've understood from Paul Guimish's brief report. Oh, if only he gave me permission to visit the Abyss. Language pack. I never had the chance to handle these famous portable language packs. They've been described to me. I've seen photos, but was unable to duplicate them. But how they work remains a mystery to me. These units don't get circulated much. Very few versions in use are kept under lock and key. Fearing any and improper use that would emit their precious pheromones, so difficult to capture and synthesize. I've been told that these packs allow human users to talk with Tyriads by emitting the most common 7 pheromones exchanged by these creatures. The pack ensures a reverse translation, allowing their language to become understandable to humans, but its operation is neither simple nor quick, which makes us sound like yapping dogs to Tyriads. Okay. So, what is this over here? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Let's go back then. I guess the only way... Oh, sorry. The only way is here. Can't see her from that position, really.
The bow locker has spare parts. I remember Harry Manja Namrick worked here. Pretty nice guy, but a little too sentimental. Yeah, unfortunately, I think he was also into drugs.
Okay. Nothing? Oh, there's more than one level. There's an... The hell? Oh my god.
It's locked.
Whoa. What is this?
Harry Manja Namrick probably marked it in his personal record. I don't have his password.
Okay, hold it. Just wait. Okay. So we need Harry's.
Wait, I have an idea. Dr. Melick must have been the one who gave the bow locker officer his drugs. No one else could have done that. Maybe Melick wrote Namrick's password in his files.
Yeah, don't worry. I already got it. 55SW321.
Thanks. I don't know if we're going to find anything interesting in here.
Well, oh my god, this place is huge. Or at least it looks, okay, so we're gonna start up top, this little corner here, next set, because I just realized I ran out of time. Okay, well, thank goodness made it back to the regular playthrough. Either way, thank you for liking if you liked. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. And thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys, see ya!